guys, welcome back to part 2 of Scotland on a Whim. We are here in this glorious place. Today's our day off, but it's just so beautiful, so we thought we'd go start video right here because it's just absolutely wonderful.
And where are we?
We are somewhere in Scotland. Isle of Skye.
Filthy animal.
Grinding. To the left. Woohoo! You think it's like summer or something?
Just perfect.
On. I just beat up Jack because he was cruel and took the camera in my hands. We've been collecting some firewood, so the plan is to have some fire later on. And what a view, have a look. It's so good. And apparently I'm not cooking today. Oh, so excited for it. Let's have a look. What are you doing? Can I have another slice of cheese?
As you can see,
What's
hours
the specials?
in preparation. I've been handcrafting these Italian style tortellini.
Oh wow, so you made pasta from scratch?
Ignore the packet, I'm just using that to put those in.
Oh right, okay.
Hand rolled my gnocchi.
What is it?
Gonna have that.
Trick question, what gnocchi is made of? What did you put in the gnocchi?
Potato, mate. And wheat.
I thought that was a trick question.
So we're gonna have that with some steamed mushrooms and spinach.
Oh wow.
Keep it simple.
It's going a bit too gourmet here for me.
And it started to rain, so I got the awning out, and it's actually quite nice. It's kind of like, gives you that cozy camp feel. Everything's surrounded. Full side for our campfire later, you know, sheltered too. I'm cooking here, still sheltered, can walk between.
Yep.
Luxury, eh?
Well, we're surrounded by nothing but
Two
sheep as
70-degree
well.
awnings, they are the way forward.
Oh yeah, that's definitely, it just fits perfectly just above the kitchen as well. So Jack's lost his spatula. You sure just spatula?
How cool is it? We've got this whole place to ourselves.
Oh yeah, we were expecting some people. Well, there were people earlier and they all left.
Yeah, this spot was actually on Park for Night, and people were saying, "Oh, I'll get there early. You want to get a spot? Really nice area, but make sure to arrive to secure your spot." And well, we are 6 o'clock. Nobody here.
No.
I think there's one more ferry coming in later, so maybe there'll be one or two, but we'll see.
Can I have a slice of cheese?
No, you've already had about 4 off camera.
2. I have 2.
Hey, Mr. Bully, won't you just see right through me? On the dying days when I ask for forgiveness or myself. Hey, Mr. Bully, what you think when you push me out of my own head where everything makes sense? Breathing in the lies that keep me open from the truth that keeps me holding on to your lies. What do you think you'll find me when you destroy what is inside me? I'll carry on.
We've gone nuts.
Yeah. Have we? We decided to go for a swim.
A 7:30 swim.
The temperature is 20 degrees
Sun's
outside.
come out too.
20 degrees
So
outside.
pretty warm, so we're not that nuts.
No. And it's 7:30 in the evening. It's very light. We got...
And the smoke from the fires decided to change direction and go straight at the car.
So we decided to put the awning down because we ended up smoked out.
Yeah.
And it stopped raining
It was
as well.
kind of
So
like pluming underneath the awning. If we just ignore what's going on there for a moment. Take the chance to say, guys, if you're interested in anything that they've got at Direct 4x4, you can get a discount on at the moment using code JKoverland. One word, capitals, JKoverland, and yeah, anything in store.
yeah,
Let's go swimming.
let's do it. Watch out from the thistle.
Why you're afraid if
as you can probably tell, it's the next morning. We've driven on. Fortunately, it's Monday morning, so we had to do some work. So we had to find the signal. Had a sort of half an hour rushing around trying to find a 4G area so we could get some work done.
Yeah.
Now it is
10.
10 past 10.
Yeah. And I'm
We're on
sniffing
to
strawberries.
Coffee,
Scotch
pancakes, strawberries, butter. Things are looking good.
Yeah.
Verdict?
Very good, especially with strawberries.
Off we go on a hike.
Welcome to the hiking central / JKoverland.
Says 8.5k, yeah, or 2.5 hours. I think that's more like, I don't know, hour and a half.
Hour and a half, hour 40 maybe.
But you know, we're in Skye now, guys, so still in the southern half of Skye. The plan was to head up to the north and catch a ferry on the top of Skye to Harris.
That's it.
But everything seems fully booked.
For 2 weeks.
For like 2 weeks, so.
And you know us, we don't like to plan things. We usually just go with it.
Don't want to have things booked and then you have to sort of stick to a plan, so.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll explore Skye.
Yeah.
And
We'll
maybe go back to the
ideas.
mainland.
Yeah, there's plenty of places. I mean, every single location we stopped, it was amazing. So.
Wanted to go up to Harris and the others because we haven't been there, but another time, I suppose.
Yeah.
So I want to get to Tyre. That's great for beaches and surfing.
T-Ray.
Stop the fire under my skin. Oh, light the blaze again that stood alive for ages. Breathing in the lies that keep me open from the truth that keeps me holding on. Holding on to your lies. Where do you think you'll find me when you destroy what is inside me?
We had to stop for an hour because we had to do another hour's worth of work. And in that time, it's gone from like being misty, dark, to hot,
Scorcho.
sweaty and humid. But look at this,
Yeah,
beautiful.
absolutely fantastic. We've been really lucky with the weather on this trip to Scotland. It's actually third time we are here and third time lucky.
Yeah, beauty.
With all these fox gloves. I think it is a must to dip in these falls because this waterfall has created some gorgeous falls. Jack's going in first. How is it?
Cold, but nice.
Yeah.
Blimmin' hot now. That's the temperature. 21 outside. Feels hotter than that. So we've got the awning out for some shade because we feel a bit roasted after that walk. And it's lunchtime. What's in the wrap today, madame?
Everything's what's left in the fridge, which is brie, tomato, cucumber, coriander, and falafels.
I feel like we're on holiday in Europe.
Yeah, this feels that way, doesn't it?
Scottish Highlands, Isle of Skye. Oh, that swim was epic, eh?
It was. It was really good. Honestly, I have, what's the word? Taking for granted how beautiful Scotland really is.
What we all have on our doorstep, right?
Exactly. been on a little wild goose chase for the last hour or so, trying to find a spot. We have arrived in the area where it's very, very busy, and literally just to find a place has been a bit of a wild goose chase. And on top of it all, we drove on a gravel track, and literally a stone chip being flipped from a car onto a windscreen, so we have a cracked windscreen, so we're not smiling.
It's a bit of a bummer afternoon, really.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be going a bit wrong.
Seems like first thing we couldn't find signal to finish work, so we had to backtrack. Then we like chasing, trying to find a place where it's midgie free as well. So hopefully we'll find a good spot.
A good spot, but it was infested with midges. Couldn't stand outside for more than a moment.
Exactly.
Finally found a good spot without midges. Bit breezy, but definitely take the breeze over the midges, 100%. Out here on this dead end road next to a fishery. Take a look. There's a stone hit right there, literally millimeters away from the rubber. Cracked it across there. That's sad. Had a little look on eBay. Well, no, actually asked on the forum or Facebook group for Mark 1 Pajeros. Someone thinks there's a guy in Yorkshire, funnily enough, who has a stockpile of these and fits them. It looked like it was 100 quid as well. So if that's the case, then that's not too bad. Although that was a couple of years ago, so hopefully he's still doing it. Fingers crossed. Just had our lovely dinner by Chef Le Christina.
Voila.
We actually had cod, funny, because we're right next to a fishery.
I was trying to make
Cod and
an
rice.
order. I was saying 2 cod and chips with mushy peas, but there was no answer.
No, it's down to you.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've eaten that.
Yeah, exactly. Devoured it, feeling a bit more stress-free.
Somehow, it's ended up at 8:20. What are we going to do tomorrow? Fairy pools.
Yeah. Mega hike, mega swim, punch midges in the face. Have some food.
Selling it, selling it.
The next morning.
So to escape the midges, we come to town.
Yeah. The
This
charge of
happened.
battery.
This amazing omelette roll, a couple of coffees. Happy.
So good.
Always roaming around looking for facilities.
Campers paradise. Can Trusher afford any more weight than that?
About
To be
time,
fair.
finally found a bin.
To be fair, we keep camping chairs in there.
Yeah.
So a Jonosaurus bottle of wine.
Woo!
Who?
Parked up. We'll take the opportunity, get a workout in. I'm going to do mine in a mo after this,
Check your shoestrings if they're good.
because I have my new pull-up bar system attached to the roof rack.
Jumping jack.
Can't wait to try that out in nature for the first time.
Come on, let's go. Up and punch. Come on.
Let's go!
Hey! Join in!
What have you found,
I have
Mrs.
found
Forager?
wild strawberries. We're on the side of the road going all the way.
Look at these, super sized as well for wild strawberries.
And I have a poo bag unused, so I'm going to use that for different purposes. Oh my gosh, that's huge!
Excellent.
Whilst I'm preparing some bits and bobs for the dinner, someone just lit some fire.
How do you like my midgie avoidance system?
Ooh, I love it. There's definitely lots of firewood around here.
Shortage of good dry bits of wood here from the forestry.
Yeah. Back to the JKoverland kitchen, aka/Congo house. Easy meal tonight. Basically gnocchi with some vegetables. I've fried up peppers, aubergines with all sorts of spices. And over here I've got gnocchi boiling. And I'm just going to serve some greens on the side. And it smells so good. So the gnocchi are going to be transferred in here. And then the biggest portion goes to me.
Oh.
In it goes. Whoop, whoop.
Oh wow.
Breathing in the lies that keep me open from the truth that keeps me holding on to your lies. Where do you think you'll find me when you destroy it is inside me?
Here goes the wild strawberries. Oh
yeah.
my goodness. They look amazing. So many.
It's gonna be so
So
good.
red. This is our like go-to dessert. It's cereal flakes, which is these special red flakes, red fruit flakes with
Morrison specials.
berries and things.
Yeah.
Bit of yogurt, some berries, all normally. Bit of chocolate, which is coming here. Some oat milk. Yeah. Morning, everyone. It is coffee time.
Oh yes.
And while I've got the water out, I thought I'd show you our water system. So you know, I don't think I've showed you this before. Right, here we have da-da-da, Lifesaver, 20 litre jerry can. Purifies any kind of water. On that side has a long filter in there that takes literally everything out, makes it a good clean drinking supply. We have this optional little hose attachment for getting the water out, and this is just a spare 20 litre jerry that I'm going to fill that up with now because we've used it. So yeah, 40 litres in total.
We had that Lifesaver for about, well, it's coming to 2 years maybe.
Yeah, we've had that for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Usually only used to carry 20 litres, which would last us a couple of days, and we had to refill it. Some places it's a bit awkward, like Portugal. So I thought we'd add this one into the mix.
Shame I missed the first bit where Jack spilled water all over the place.
There was a bit of spillage, I'm not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, bad news, guys. We drove off from breakfast place and suddenly there's a lot of smoke coming from engine bay, and so we pulled over somewhere in a random lay-by, and we're leaking oil, a lot of oil. The whole back door is covered in oil, and she just drips and drips and drips. We are in no service zone as well, so there's no phone signal, there's no 4G or anything. It's not a very good site, so currently we're waiting for oil to cool down so we can inspect what's going on, but it's not good. What do you think that is?
Something to do with the turbo, so maybe the oil feed or something's come off the turbo, I think. There's just spewed oil everywhere, literally everywhere, but from the turbo area, so have to wait for it to cool down and then have a look, see if something's come loose or whatever, and see
Yeah.
how much oil we lost.
Have we got any spare oil?
Half a litre.
That's not quite enough.
Depends how much we lost.
Oh. Stinks.
Yeah, it's going to stink for a long time. Even if we fix it.
You can see the oil. It's all gone madly wrong. Yep, leaving. Why the back diff is wet as well in oil?
Because the oil sprayed all the way underneath.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
The whole bottom's caked in oil.
At least they won't rust.
Oh, is it? See, we dripped our way in here. That door's supposed to be white. It's all sprayed. I'm currently keeping fingers crossed for ourselves, so a bit shaken, nervous. I've got plans for the weekend. Camping weekend in Drumclog. I think that's cancelled now. That brake cleaner.
Yeah, I'm glad I bought a new one.
We're going to try to back the car in a bit and move it into a shady spot, as it's just scorcher right on the road as well.
That's right.
Yeah, some shade as well. Currently trying to figure out where the hell that thing comes from. Well, everything's covered in oil. Any thoughts?
I just can't see obviously where it's leaking from. Obviously because the oil's everywhere.
Yeah.
Nothing's obviously loose.
So what are the thoughts?
So yeah, I might have to like turn it over to see where the oil comes from. No, I've lost most of our oil.
So we're out of oil.
And that oil too. Literally just a bit left on the bottom of the stick, so that's bad.
Yeah, the current concern is that all the oil is gone and therefore has run dry completely and affected the motor. So but let's just not think too far ahead and try to keep it calm and deal with what we have right now.
No signal.
Yeah, there's no signal, so we're just debating how far is to walk to any nearest point.
Nowhere in the Highlands. No,
No.
there was a garage back.
There was a garage
miles.
back, so we probably would have to see if we can deal with this ourselves and come up with some sort of solution before we decide to walk to the garage and call for whatever help, or I don't know.
Tricky one, guys, because we're kind of like mile and a half in the middle of nowhere with no reception. Don't really want to walk back, and we'll have to walk all the way back here again. Just because we want to be with the vehicle, and I talk to people to explain what's going on and stuff and be with it. So We've put in that bit of oil. It's showing on the stick now. There's enough in there now, but we can't literally afford to lose any. So, but we've been running the truck and it's not leaking. Like, so I can only assume it's under heavy load. So I'm thinking it's all downhill back to the town because we were going up. Maybe we can just like roll down. There was a nice flat car park there near the service station where we can get more oil, get reception. So kind of just thinking that might be the best thing to try now. If it starts losing oil again suddenly, I'm going to just have to pull over. Hopefully not. Hopefully there's a pull in and not in the road. So I'm just going to keep checking it, see if anything's coming out. Just try and idle it down basically.
Yeah.
See how that goes.
Fingers crossed.
Sucks.
Really sucks to be in this.
Yeah. We're getting oil pressure on the gauge. No red light for low oil pressure so far. So I think we got enough to maybe limit it, as long as it doesn't leak crazy by idling it down or something.
There was Wi-Fi.
Get oil, Wi-Fi. Figure this mess out. Yeah. And we're in a decent spot now to stop.
Yeah, it's much better. Okay, well that was really stressful to get to this point. So yeah, we'll get through it, and I'm sure it's going to be a good story one day to tell.
Figure it out. Just got to get online and stuff. So speak to a couple of people I know.
Pick some brains.
Yeah.
No one's picking up.
Nope.
Yay!
I'm sorry, we are currently experiencing a particularly high volume of calls.
Quick update on progress of things. We have called recovery and we have picked a few brains there and then, and it just seems like that's the best thing to do. So currently we're waiting for the first part of the process, which you have to basically, they're going to send somebody out to inspect it, to basically confirm that yes, it is the car is in no-go situation, and the next stage would be then they would call out the recovery. So we're waiting for someone. Currently we are in no signal zone, so Jack just went down the village and waiting in case recovery will arrive there, or in case if he would receive any phone calls. And now I'm sitting here in a car waiting, so it's all kind of a bit of a blur. So currently just going with the flow, you know, not much you can do.
Oh, so it could be replaced with one of those, you know, it's TD04, isn't it? Yeah, from a 2.8. Yeah, that would work, just using half of it. Yeah.
On she goes, on to the next stop. From what? Round number 2. So we finally arrived. It's 11 o'clock. Hello.
Hello.
It's been a 12-hour journey and Molly's just about to roll down. Can't really see anything. That little dot in the sky, that's the moon, so it's actually dark. Can't see you. It's pitch black. Oh, hello. It's midnight. It's midnight mechanics going.
Oh yeah. What?
It's like no broken, but it's folded over. See, she's been touching that one. Look.
Yeah.
Feels fine though. But is that where it's been coming from?
The middle. Oh, wind a bit.
Where's the
I did wind a bit.
So it'll be.
That's where it
I
sits on
I
there.
did say it's like the middle is like dripping.